Hi everyone, Josh here, and today's video is about connecting to your Wi-Fi network, and specifically it is about the error, the security key isn't correct. And this error will show up when you're trying to connect to your Wi-Fi. So I have a screenshot here that just shows exactly what I'm talking about. You put in the network security key, even if it's the correct security key, yet it says the network security key isn't correct, please try again. You can try again with the correct key and it still doesn't work. Okay, so that's the issue. It can be a little frustrating because again, this is for people who are using the correct network key, not for people who don't know what their network key is. If you don't know what your network key is, or you're trying to change your network key, that will be in a different video, and I'll link to that up in the top of this video here and in the description. But if you're unable to connect with the key or the password that you know is correct, this video is for you. Now, as usual, we're going to work through these solutions from order of easiest and most likely down to more complicated and least likely. So the goal of my videos is to get the solution that works for you as quickly as possible. However, if the first solution doesn't work for you, go ahead and move on to the second solution and third and fourth and so on. And like I said, the goal is to get you up and running as quickly as possible. And don't forget to let us know in the comments which solution worked for you so that you can help the community out and we can find out what works the best. All right, so for the first solution, I have to say it, I just want to make sure again that you are checking to make sure that the Wi-Fi key or the Wi-Fi password is correct. Typically, this password is going to be listed on your Wi-Fi router, or it may be printed on some other materials that you got when you had your internet installed. So just double check that password, make sure that it's correct, and also just verify that other devices are able to connect to the network already. Okay, so the second thing we're going to try is we're going to have Windows forget the network that you're trying to connect to. For this, you're just going to simply click on your Windows start bar here. You're going to go into Settings. From here, you're going to go to Network and Internet. Then you're going to select Wi-Fi here on the left. Then you're going to go to Manage Known Networks. Click there. And from here, you'll see a list of known networks that you've connected to. And what you would simply do is select it, and then you're going to click Forget. Okay, so once you click Forget, it'll disappear. And at that point, you would have to look for the network again in your Wi-Fi settings. So we'll just close that here. We will open up the Wi-Fi and then we'll see the network here. You may need to give it a couple of seconds to find it. You'll click into the Wi-Fi that you want to connect to and you'll go ahead and connect with the key. Okay, hopefully that one worked. If it didn't, we'll move on to the next one. The next thing we're going to do, and this is also going to be important if you didn't see the Wi-Fi pop back up in your list of Wi-Fi networks, is we're going to add it manually. And to do this, you're going to go back into Settings. You'll go back into Network and Internet. You'll go back into Wi-Fi. And then you're going to go back into Manage Known Networks. Here you'll see a button that says Add New Network, which you'll click. Here you'll enter the network name and the security type, and then you'll save. So importantly, you need to make sure that the Wi-Fi network name, it is case sensitive. That means if there are capital letters, they need to be capital. If there are lowercase letters, they need to be lowercase. Just make sure that you are typing it in correctly. Under security type, you can choose WPA2 personal AES or WPA3 personal AES. And then you will type in your security key. This is a fake Wi-Fi network, so this won't work, but you would type in the key here, and then you would go ahead and hit connect automatically if you want to, and then you can hit save, and it'll show up here. And then when you open your Wi-Fi list, it should show up in your list. Again, this was a fake one I just made up, so it's not going to show up, but your network should show up here. And then you can connect to it just like normal. Okay, if that step doesn't work, we're going to move on to the next one. So we'll go back into Settings, Network and Internet. Here we're going to go to Change Adapter Options. Then you'll see your Wi-Fi. You might also see Bluetooth and Ethernet. In this case, I'm actually connected to my Ethernet. But you see Wi-Fi here. We're going to right-click on it, and we're going to check. We're going to click on Diagnose. This is going to run Windows, little diagnosis tool. You can see here that this is actually not giving me any errors. I don't have a problem right now on my computer, but it might tell you that you need to turn the network on. It might tell you that you have some other issue, in which case you could diagnose that further. If it does find a problem and it's able to fix it automatically, great. You can go back in and you can check on your Wi-Fi and see if it works. If not, we'll move on to the next step. For the next step, we'll stay right here in this screen and we're going to actually right click on the Wi-Fi adapter again. In this case, we're going to disable it. Once it's disabled, might take a couple of seconds, then we're going to right click and hit enable, and you can see this little shield here. That means that you need to be an administrator to change the settings. So just a note, you may need to log out of your Windows account and log back into an administrator account. We're going to re-enable it. It might take just a few seconds to do that. Once it's re-enabled, you can go back and check your Wi-Fi list here and try to connect, and hopefully you can connect to your Wi-Fi network. If you can't connect still, we'll go one step further with this Wi-Fi adapter, and we're actually going to hit the Windows button. Again, we're going to go to Device Manager. You can just type in Device Manager, open that up. Then you're going to scroll down until you see Network Adapters. Open up the little tree. Now we're going to look for something that says network connection. It'll be a little different depending on the motherboard and the system that you have, but typically it's going to say network connection, wireless network connection, something like that. In this case, mine says Wi-Fi 6, and you can see it right here. I'm going to right click on that. You can do a couple of things here. Number one, you could try to update the driver, and then it's going to ask you how to search for it, and you would just search automatically. It says that the best drivers are automatically installed or already installed. That's probably going to be the case for you too. But what you can do is you can actually go one step further and uninstall the device completely. Don't worry, this is okay. You will actually delete the driver software for the device, and then you will uninstall it. Okay? Give it just a second to do that, and you can see it's disappeared from the list, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go up to Action. Try to make sure you can see it here. And then go to Scan for hardware changes. And you can see that it actually just popped right back up in the list. And that's basically just uninstalling the hardware from Windows, not actually physically, and uninstalling the driver, and then asking Windows to reinstall that driver again. So it's just another thing that you can try. We can go back into the Wi-Fi network list and then try to connect to the Wi-Fi again. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, there are a few more things we can do, so don't worry. We're going to clear out of here. We're going to clear out of here, and we're going to go back into our network settings here that we were in earlier. And now let's go back to Wi-Fi. And then on the right here, you can see Change Advanced Sharing Options. We're going to click that. And we have a screen that pops up here. We want to open up Private, which is on top. And you see under Network Discovery, we want to make sure that this option is checked. Turn on network discovery, and make sure the box is checked next to turn on automatic setup of network connected devices. So make sure that is checked there. And then if you make any changes, make sure you click Save Changes. Don't worry about the guest or public or all networks because this network profile is private because it's on your personal computer. Okay, try again after that. See if you can connect to the Wi-Fi. If not, hopefully that works. If it doesn't, there's one more thing we're going to try. I actually saved it for last. Just because you have to restart your computer to actually complete this process. And if nothing else has worked up until this point, this is what you're going to want to do. While we're in this network and internet main settings page, and again, to get back to that, you just go into settings, and then you go to network and internet. And on this first page here, you're going to scroll down, and down at the very bottom, you see network reset. Okay, you're going to click network reset. And then it tells you that this will remove and reinstall all your network adapters and set other networking components back to their original settings. We've done some of this already, but this will clear out every single thing. And it does tell you that your PC will be restarted. So at this point, you'll click reset now, then you'll click yes, you are sure. I'm not going to do it because it might automatically restart my computer, but that's what you would do. It just takes a couple of minutes to do that and then get your computer restarted. Once you come back in after the computer restart, you'll want to check your Wi-Fi settings, and hopefully you'll be able to connect at that point. So hopefully one of these 8 things has helped you with your Wi-Fi problem, and you are able to connect now with the correct network, and hopefully you can avoid this problem with Windows saying that your network key is incorrect or that your Wi-Fi password is incorrect. If the video helped you, please consider liking the video. It'll help me out a lot, and it'll help me create more videos just like this for you to solve some of your computer related issues. Thanks for watching.